with Sarah Sears. She's with the WKU store, and we're talking about apparel, homecoming, exciting things coming up for Western. I love this whole setup. If we can drag it and take it to my closet,
we kind of did
that would be
super quick pop-up store today, but I tried to focus specifically today on our vaulted vintage logos that have been released this year. And with it being homecoming, and of course you talked about the 100 years of basketball, and it's the 100 years of football as well, 100 seasons I think they're calling it. So we pulled out, like you see this old WK, I believe was from the 70s. And I know he's wobbly. You got to be delicate with that vintage gentleman. But even the W's as well. So all these are vintage marks. This is the old red towel. See, that's still got like the hand and the stripes. So those are a lot of fun to revive, and I've kind of sprinkled the table with some of the archive photos as well.
I like those a lot, and I can tell even the mugs and things like that have this new vintage theme going on, so I like the new look this year.
Yes, the W has really been popular with students, and not just students, all ages. I think they've really enjoyed just the simplicity of the big W, and this one specifically I think is a lot of fun. I think it goes way, way back. So you can see this is also the vintage Big Red. And I don't know how much you can pan in to see some of the photos, but you can see like how old these are with the W. And with it being, I'm going to slip past you if I can for a second.
Go wherever you need to go.
I stashed away something else that couldn't fit on the table. I said we brought like our Mary Poppins carpet bag and just kept pulling stuff out.
That's okay.
This is the Nike 100 Years logo for the football, celebrating the 100 seasons. And it's got the colonnade on it, so you can see the history there. Yeah, of where they used to play. And I don't know if you can zoom in on this little guy. I found this in the WKU archives. And it shows when they used to play up at the top of the hill at the colonnades, you know, where you go up to FAC, and students pass by it every day and may not realize that used to be the football field. So
that's
and
the archive. WKU archives are so nice to work with. Every time I've ever needed anything, they are so helpful and so fun. So I love that they're helping out with the apparel stuff now too, to just pick out some pictures of this was an outfit, you know, let's bring it back kind of stuff.
Of course, homecoming is the time to look back and to enjoy. So I'm hoping that when everybody comes in the store, they're going to enjoy seeing those old logos. And a lot of folks used to, especially basketball fans, liked the shirts that just said Western. You know, you have those who say WKU, but you also have the folks who just want Western. And so we've got some of those items as well. And also in the nice tackle twill lettering, I think is what it's called. So it's old style again. And I think that our buyer and designer for these, Will, got to give a shout out to him, because he's done a great job getting all this merchandise in this season.
What would you say has been your most popular item or your best seller this year?
I know for sure, I don't have all the numbers in front of me, but just from what I see on campus, and I do a lot of walking around on campus, I've seen a lot of the W. Of course, everybody still loves the white squirrel. He's popular and he's still around. You know, some folks don't realize, but there was some talk that they were going to take him away, but he is still around. He may be changing up his logo, but he's good. You still see Big Red, loud and proud. And then, of course, what was the other one I was going to say? Oh, this sweatshirt you have on is like, it's not quite corduroy, but it kind of reminds you of that. It's got the grooves in it.
It is very comfortable, too.
Kind of faded vintage, and then we have it in cream. Those have been really popular.
Yeah, and the throwback colors have been kind of nice, too. You know, I love the bright red, but then you can even wear this. That's not like a true red, and it's still Western.
Yes, and I think a lot of folks are more comfortable with a red that's not so in the face, you know. Some folks look great in it, and some are a little shy of that color, and like we sell a lot of gray. So like on this one, I feel like I should show you the full design. It's kind of business in the front, WKU, party in the back, hilltoppers. It's like a mullet, right? It's a mullet
thank you
sweater.
so much for bringing all this today. This setup looks great, and you can find all of this stuff at the WKU store. It's located on the ground floor of the Downing Student Union on campus. You can also shop online at WKUstore.com, and homecoming festivities are underway this week. They're all leading up to that big game against FIU on Saturday night at 6:30.